Come on then, Charlie, let's go fishing.
You're a YouTube star.
Yeah, we're going fishing. Right, so it's a nice day. Nice Sunday afternoon. It's a lot warmer than it has been, so me and Charlie's just come for a little sesh. Try out this new gear from LMAB. I got sent to me. They sent me an absolute shed load of load of rods, just for me to just try out and just give me an opinion. Simple as that. So here we go. So I have used this rod before. I've caught some fish on this rod before. I've got a little drunk bait on, little shad. It's supposed to be good for jigging, these vertical jigging, but they're alright. They're alright straight retrieve. So this rod, let me just remind myself, 7 to 21 gram rod. It's a nice little rod for, I think they're about 60 or 70 quid. Fish straight away. It must be a pike. I've actually come for perch, but that feels like a pike. But yeah, 7 to 21 gram, and it's I think they're about 60 or 70 quid, these rods, so they're not mega budget, but they're not too bad either. They're a nice nice style, nice colouring, nice little reel seat. I'll show you all that in a second. I'll just get this fish in. I think Charlie's interested. Little pike, looks like it's been mauled by a big fish. Charlie's first pike. Yep, nice one. Let's go, Charlie. He's alright. Cheers, kid. Stay away from them big girls. Oh! Right, straight away, test for little rod. You can see I'm after perch. Had a few perch from here recently. It's not really found them in massive numbers. There's some follows off big perch as well on pike lows. So yeah, typically you bring your perch gear and you get a pike straight away, a little pike. But I'm hoping for some perch. They don't have to be massive like that one I had on that jerkbait at that time. It would be nice. Sometimes this time of year they actually start moving into wave pools and things ready for spawning, and if you find them they're quite aggressive. So they're following pike lows, so they're aggressive. They're in here somewhere. They're just not quite on feeding mode, but yeah. So I do sometimes try and fish on bottom of this, but it's snaggy. A lot of places it's really snaggy, so I just try and fish light jig head and try and fish just above all snags. Got a few of those as well. I don't just use shads, use cranks and spinners and stuff like that. Spinners are great. You know it's going to stay a foot under the surface. That were a perch. That were a perch. Damn. I've got some. I don't think it were a big fish. I have got some slightly smaller lows, easier to get in the mouth, but if it's them big ones, I'm going to nail this shadding, no problem. Oh, never! Let's put a little shad on. See if I can see how big them perch are. I'm probably not massive if I'm missing. Anything that's a pound plus, I'll take that low, no problem. That drunk bait thing. So I've not missed my chance. Hop on. Sounds like a coiled spring. I'm going to put a spinner on. Just like my spinners this time of year. Catch everything. You cast pretty well and you can fish them right depth. Bit of vibration, bit of flash, bit of colour, bit of everything. So have a couple of chucks with this little softy and then go off that spinner. Back to drunk baits. A bit more of an erratic retrieve style. These are sort of wiggle about a bit more than just a straight retrieve shad where tail wiggles. The actual body moves about a bit. Crazy, you just changed baits. Take straight away. It's another small pike, but it's better than the last one. It's gonna go. Doesn't look like I'm gonna catch no perch today, does it? Much better condition pike. Nice and fat. That's two to drunk baits. Get on, kiddo. Cheers for that. 2-0 to drunk baits. 2 pike. Also had a couple of nibbles from a perch, but I don't think it was a big perch. I've caught some perch on this yesterday actually, so I know that if I do nail it, I just think that perch that I've missed was probably a small perch, so I need to time my drag up. Yeah, nice little tight rods, look. Nice colour pattern, black and amber, like my team. Stylish reel seat. It's called, I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I'm French, because I'm not French, sorry, but LMAB, whatever that means. It's got a mosquito on it, so is that what it means? Nice rods if you're looking for a low rod. Look them up. LMAB, LMAB. And over in a few shops I think in UK. I know, is it Fishing Lows? A website called Fishing Lows sells the lows. I know that. And if you can't find rods, just check them out. LMAB.de, obviously German. So LMAB.de. I'll stick a link below actually, it's easier. Nice rods. I've got a light one. I've got a 0.5 to 6 gram rod that I'll be using for trout fishing. That's a spinning rod. Neil's got a rod similar to that, I think it's 1 to 7. and I've also got two bait caster, two casting rods that are similar, like 1 to 7 and 2 to 14 or something like that, or 4 to 14. I haven't tried those yet. I've got to get them rigged up, but I will try them at some point. Just because, you know, I've not been fishing that much. I can't fish with everything, but similar styling, so I can't see why they're being a different. Nice 2-piece rods. And again, I mean, we don't just do these lures, I do a few other lures, but this is the one I've been using at the minute. Drunk bait, it's got a flat nose to it, big paddle on it, a couple of fins, and it actually moves about in water a little bit more like this, rather than just a paddle tail going, so something different. At the end of the day, it's just a shad, but it's something a little bit different. I come in a few sizes. I've got some like up to something like 17 centimetres, some pike sized ones. I've got to get those a go as well. That might be another little thing that could be good if it's moving about a little bit. Good for big zander. There's so many. I've obviously got absolute loads of lures to try out at the minute, so I can't get a chance to try everything, so stick to what you know, a little bit of light lure fishing, try and catch a few fish. It's a bit of murkiness at water, so I don't think that titanium trace is going to put them off, because it isn't. It's 24-pound Kahira wire, which you get from my shop, as you know, or some of you know. You can go lighter, but I know I'm going to get battered by pike, so if I go to like £6 and £12, just don't cut it after a few fish. So I've got a lighter version of this rods, and it's actually just in care. I did bring it, but I've decided against using it. But I have got a lighter version, and I would fish that with really small lures and possibly even £6 wire, or even fluorocarbon if a pike aren't showing. But I don't think it'll give me much of an advantage. I think the perch, when they feed him, I'm going to set some slightly larger baits, so I don't have to scale right down. That's a pike. That's a pike. Nice fish actually on this light rod. Nearly fell in then. Come on, little kid. Oh, a chunky one. Similar to that last fish, to be honest. If you want for a couple of marks on it, you might have thought, what's him? Proper nailed it. Ah! Come here, kid. Come on, kidder. Come away. Get on, kid. Feisty fish. Right, so that's it. So, quick look at it. LMAB gear. Been sent to me from Daniel from LMAB. So, check them out. Not just the shop and the range, but check them out on places like Instagram. They've got the guys from Germany who catch absolutely bucket loads of fish. So, we're not just a bunch of nobodies. We know what we're talking about. So, yeah, new range. Loads of different styles, different casting weights, and like I say, casting rods and spinning rods. So you see me just use the drunk baits, but we do other stuff. Kofi perch, bit more realistic stuff, or even Kofi roach. Really nice looking little lures. We do other stuff. There's some drop shot lures. I've got absolutely loads of them. I've got the little pike lures, So I've got absolutely all sorts. Charlie there, he says it's all banging gear. That's what he was telling me. He says it's all banging, so if he likes it, and you can see there he's enthralled by it all. So yeah, so cheers for watching. No perch, but caught some fish and tested out the rod. So yeah, cheers for watching. As usual, like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff, and we'll make some more videos, me and Charlie.